Now in the first over, Azim Hafiz, the left-hander, is bowling to Greg Ritchie. No runs on the board, and it's Bill Lawrie and Keith Stackpole.
Ritchie gets an inside edge and he gets runs. Jarvin Meandad. Fine shot. Wide delivery and hit that right off the middle of the bat. Confidence builder for Greg Ritchie. 4 runs. It's a deflection fine. It's racing towards the boundary. And it makes it. 4 more to Greg Ritchie, a red glance.
And a good over for Australia. 2 boundaries coming from this over and a nice delicate leg glance played by Greg Ritchie, showing that he's very strong around about that leg stump.
Shot through, it's 4 more. Well played, Greg Ritchie, and the crowd rise to him. 3 boundaries, a very good over for Australia. Beautifully played. Azim lacking control, right in the slot, and he put it away beautifully.
Rashid, as usual, very tight. Just a medium pacer.
Vessels gets that away. Well played, it wasn't all that short. He was quickly back and he beat point.
And the Pakistani medium pacer should know by now that a couple of Vessels' prime scoring positions are around about forward or backward point.
Field changing over now for the left-handed Vessels. He also has 3 men on the onside, saving 1. The tactics so far have been to bowl in at his legs.
Good shot. We haven't seen Vessels play that stroke very often this season. The bowlers have been concentrating, as Tony Greig says, round about leg stump. But not too often that one's been pulled out.
There's a change out there. Ejaz has been brought in to bowl his off-spinners. He bowls right-arm off-spinners, and he's going to bowl from the members' end.
Well, this is an adventurous decision because 15 overs haven't been bowled yet. So he's restricted in the number of outfielders he can have. And that's one of the problems where you're not allowed to have any outfielders until 15 overs have been bowled. He's got no protection behind that mid-on there.
Another good shot from Kepler Vessels, this time through the offside field. Bisects mid-off an extra cover, down to the boundary for 4, and that brings up the 50 partnership.
Madassa Nazar to Ritchie.
There's the shot we were talking about. Whipped away a square on the leg side. Rosen Khan is after it, and they'll collect 3, and if Ritchie really goes, he might just get the 4th in. And that's a big throw. And a little cheer from the Pakistan captain. Good fielding by Rosen Khan.
Ejaz to Ritchie.
And he's got him. Yes, he has. Caught and bowled. That's good bowling by Ejaz. Ritchie deciding to come down the wicket on that occasion, driving firmly, and the ball not caught cleanly. A little fumble there, but he did hang on to it.
A lot of space there. I suspect Ritchie was trying to go over the top and might have got a little bit too close to it. And grabbed it at the 5th attempt. Greg Ritchie's gone, and he almost dropped the bouncing one there as well. But he hasn't. He's picked up the first wicket for Pakistan, 1 for 57. Madassa Nazar now coming to bowl to Kim Hughes.
He's given him out. LBW. Kim Hughes once again fails in the Benson Hedges World Series Cup, and Madassa, the man who has struck. Hughes out for 5, 5 and 19 in previous innings. Out here for a duck.
Looked at first glance that he played across it, and very much so, aiming that, well, that looked absolutely plumb. But aiming it away through mid-wicket from a ball that pitched outside off stump, and looked to me as though it would have hit middle. First baller for Kim Hughes, and suddenly Australia, from coasting along at none for 57, have 2 for 58. Madassa to Kepler Wessels.
That's good placement from Kepler Wessels. And finally, that run of singles broken with a 3 to Kepler.
58 after 15 overs. Now they're 75 and struggling.
And that's the sort of stroke Kepler Wessels will have to play to catch up on his run rate. His personal rate has dropped well behind what it should be. We're into the 25th over. There's another good shot. And the ball races away over those practice pitches there. You think you've got it, you bend down for it, look up, and the thing's rattling into the fence. It's a good save. That was almost through Kasim Omar, and Kepler Wessels goes on to 50. He really has moved along this over, but he had to. He was getting well behind with his run rate. He's up there now, 50 from 82 balls, and he's fought back well. Ejaz to Wessels. It's a good shot. Not much gap there because there's a man in at mid-wicket and a man at mid-on. There must have only been 2 or 3 yards there. Wessels has got it going.
In the air, catch it's a cry, it's going to fall in. Not only does it do that, but they pick up 2 runs.
There was nothing about that was well timed. Mason Khan's very frustrated there. 2 runs. Long throw out there. With long boundaries here. Safe, away over mid-off, and that's what must be done. You've got to take the risk.
The partnership work 50 cleared Imran that shot. It was lofted, but it was well controlled by a couple of Wessels.
Azim to Border. 2 goes there, 1 at the bowler's end, and it would have been a struggle for Border. And Wessels just made his ground at the far end. Good shot. It'll take some catching. And he does so. Good effort. Abdul Qadir away down at deep third man. Nice shot from Kepler Wessels. Last ball of Azim's over. Bowled. And that's the penalty they're paying for having gone so slow a little while ago. They now have to start playing the wrong shots just to try and pick up extra runs.
Frustration for Alan Border. Azim coming from off to leg, took the middle stump as Border tried to whip it through mid-wicket, and that's a valuable wicket for Pakistan. They needed to break this partnership, and it's now 3 for 116.
Abdul Qadir to Wessels. Good shot. They've taken the man away from deep cover, and Wessels is going to profit from that to the extent of 4 runs. Good shot.
Well played. Right into the gap, that ball racing away down to backward point. This will be 4. Good shot by Kepler Wessels. Azim every now and again bowls one just short outside off stump, and Vessels loves him there. Quite a bit of shoddy fielding from the Pakistan players today. David Hooks dispatching that full toss with a lot of power. Mohsin Khan electing to try and stop it with the foot, and just wasn't quite there. Lots of ones out there. This time batting down the order. He's just taken guard, and he's replaced Kepler Vessels. He's going to have to face Abdul Qadir.
It's gone high in the air, and that'll just get past Javed and into the boundary, bringing up the Australian 150.
Rashid Khan bowls now to David Hooks.
That's good placement by David Hooks, splitting the two men out on the boundary on the offside.
Marsh faces Rashid Khan.
Digging out the Yorker. Oh, and that's a bad miss. Ijaz, the man at mid-on. And that was a bad miss for Pakistan. 5 for 172. Two singles off the over until now as Hooks lofts away. Salim with a good return, and Lawson was in trouble if Qadir had taken the ball. But he didn't, so they pick up 2 runs. And Australia 6 for 176.
Abdul Qadir to Hooks.
Back roll, and Hogg does a backward walk to the pavilion, accompanied by Daddles. Out first ball.
And the amazing part of the fact that he's on a hat-trick, he got the first wicket with a stumping, which is most unusual in a one-day game. So John Maguire is the man on strike. He's been crowded, and the thought will be going through Qadir's mind, what will they bowl him? Well, in my opinion, it's either got to be a top spinner or a wrong, and something coming back into the right-hander, giving him the extra chance of an LBW. And the wrong on it is, and that's got to be a chance. No shot played, so I would think that these runs have got to be cancelled. Oh, and he's given 4 leg byes. I can't believe that. I can't believe that he's classing that as a shot.
No, he never offered a shot at all to that, and no one is very pleased out there. Mohsin's upset. Qadir's resigned. He's talking to the umpire. Imran has come in. They're not going to take a vote on it, but if they did take a vote on it, the umpire would have the casting vote. But look at that. Maguire, his bat is back. He's going back. He never offered a shot at that. It didn't even come forward.
That was a dead ball if ever I've seen one. But not according to Bruce Martin. That's lofted away. Imran gets there but can't quite hold it. And Maguire is back for a second. And Imran very disappointed with himself. Actually made very good ground to get there.
Oops. Put it down. Catch. I think we've got to mark that down as a chance.
Yes, he just can't pick up that 6th wicket.
As it is, they're struggling at 8 for 194. Abdul Qadir to bowl his last over. Safety away. The man at deep square is Qasim Omar. And a fumble. Man behind Javed, Imran Khan, would have taken that quite easily in 2 hands going away to his right. Lawson will come back for the second. It's a good over for Australia. It's a big hit, an enormous hit. Lawson has hit that 20 seats back, 20 rows back in the members' pavilion. Glorious stroke from Jeff Lawson.
A magnificent hit. The final delivery now from Kadir.
Kadir won't have his 6th wicket. They're going to take 2. Salim Malik, the fielder, can't get a 3rd. 209 for Australia, 15 off the last over from Abdul Qadir, and that makes it a little more respect. Reckerman is the bowler to Madassa, just 1 run on the board, and Tony Greig and Keith Stackpole are your commentators.
A good shot from Madassa. He's pretty strong in that area. That was well pitched up and on the leg stump. The outfield's quick and it's 4. Right off the meat of the bat, played just past the square leg umpire down to the square leg boundary.
Jeff Lawson bowls to Mohsin Khan.
And off the edge, there is a slip in position, but that was a thick edge. Maguire, the fieldsman, is the batsman, collect 2.
Reckerman to Mohsin Khan.
Nicely played. That's a good shot. Well, Smith, no, it's not. It's Ritchie chasing that one away down to deep mid-wicket. They've turned for 3 and they've run 4. So Ritchie taking a little bit of time to get out to deep mid-wicket. And Pakistan no wicket for 17.
Lawson to Madassa Nazar.
It's well timed, that shot from Madassa. Picks up 2 runs.
So the last ball of Reckerman's over. Maiden until that ball, which is punched away very firmly by Mohsin. And Hughes gives chase, but it's no use. That's a classical back foot off drive that brings 4 runs, and Pakistan a no wicket for 25.
Rodney Hogg bowls now to Mohsin Khan.
The attack being made on the leg stump at the moment, and this gives Greg Ritchie some more work. Pakistan moved to 28. It's a good shot from Mohsin. Had to beat the stumps. He waited to see that the ball was past them. And he's run very quickly to get back for the 3rd.
Hogg perhaps bowling off a slightly shorter run today.
And he's out. Well taken there at mid-wicket by Kepler Wessels. Madassa attempting to force away on the onside. And as happens so often here at the MCG, batsman caught in front of the wicket.
A wristy shot, not a bad shot, except it was in the air. Madassa looking for runs, and Wessels placed to perfection in that short mid-wicket position. That ball went straight to him and made no mistake. A yard to either side, it had no hope. 1 for 33, Madassa out.
Well, Kepler Wessels picked up a catch to get rid of Madassa in the last over for 12. Pakistan 1 for 34. He's been rewarded for his efforts in the field by being thrown the ball. Well, he bowls a bit for his club up in Brisbane, but then again he is captain of the club team. That club is Valleys. And he's a pretty gentle medium pace, and I would say the thinking behind this is the slower you bowl at the MCG, the more difficult you are to hit. We'll see how accurate that theory is. Mansour off the mark. And going back for a second, he could be in trouble here. Yes, a magnificent throw from Jeff Lawson. It was always a dangerous second, made much more so by the direct hit.
Well, we've been saying for a long time now, the last 5 or 6 games, that Jeff Lawson's accuracy in his bowling has improved immeasurably. And I would say that that accuracy not only extends to his bowling, but judging from this throw to his fielding and his returns, as he comes in and pounces and throws in one movement, absolutely yards adrift. And Marsh makes a pilgrimage to congratulate Lawson. 2 for 35.
Hogg to Javed Miandad. A little bit slow down on the boundary. Oh, that's good running from Mohsin Khan. A little bit slow down on the boundary. Ooh. Well retrieved by Jeff Lawson, but Rodney Hogg put that down. 2 for 47. Couple of Vessels to Javed Miandad.
Vessels is clearly going to attack the leg stump, and that's a bad bit of fielding there by Lawson, who seemed to go over the top of that one, and as a result the ball rolling away over this fast outfield down to the boundary for 4.
Hughes is going to try and get through some more overs of the 5th bowler, 5th composite bowler, using Alan Border. Marsh has got it now. How on earth did that get there? Marsh didn't know where it was for a moment. It almost looked as though it came off just about the middle of the bat and sliced away up in the air. Border has broken through. Couple of Vessels had a man run out as soon as he came on. Border has broken through now in his own right.
Yes, this is an incredible shot. The face of the bat opening up there, and the ball sliced away up in the air. For a second I didn't think Rodney Marsh was going to go. He got it, and a little sigh of relief there. Very happy Border, and why wouldn't Hughes be happy? He brought him on. Mohsin Khan out, Pakistan 3 for 56.
Left arm around the wicket to Javed Miandad. Hughes sensibly is allowing the single. He has 4 men on the boundary for Border, and Border is trying very, very hard to bowl straight at off stump for the right-handers. He's coming from an angle, left arm around the wicket. And Australia, well, there's not much difference there. 2 for 67 they were after 22. Oh, what a good catch. 2 wickets to Alan Border. Part-time bowler, but brilliant batsman and catcher.
Well, who says you've got to be a full-time bowler in this one-day game? I know a few people who'd be very happy to see these part-time bowlers getting a few wickets. It certainly gives the Australian side some flexibility. Well, Alan Border doing the trick there, tossing it up a little bit. Qasim Omar closing the face, and what a good catch by Alan Border. Coming down the pitch, diving full length, and oh, did he enjoy that. So Qasim Omar on his way to the pavilion. Pakistan now slumping at 4 for 61.
That's Imran Khan's first ball from Alan Border. Imran Khan very quick to come out there, and the umpire signals that there was a dead ball. It's not going to please Imran anymore because of what happened earlier when John Maguire got 4-leg byes. And that'll be a difficult job for the man out in the boundary to cut it off. Steve Smith is out there. Relay to Rodney Marsh.
And a very good batting wicket, and they're really struggling with the Australian bowlers and fieldsmen on top. Jeff Lawson. Wicket area does a fumble. 2 runs.
One wouldn't classify Jeff Lawson to be in the same category as Viv Richards as a close infieldsman, but out in the deep, Lawson's fielding for Australia this year has been absolutely superb.
31 overs completed. It's 4 for 89. He's gone! Yes, he's gone all the way. John Maguire strikes and Marsh does the rest. And Australia on top here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. A good bowling performance, good line and length, and Rodney Marsh as safe as the Bank of England.
Imran Khan not knowing quite what to do, whether to play shots or play a defensive role. And he was caught in 2 minds a little. He was looking to go after it, held back probably just a shade and got the outside edge. And what a good bowling change that was, bringing John Maguire on just an over or 2 ago. So Pakistan really finding it hard going now at 5 for 89, still need 121 for victory.
Maguire to Javed Miandad.
Looking for 2. Smith, the fieldsman. Well run, Javed Miandad, and well fielded, Steve Smith. Fine piece of cricket.
Border to Ijaz.
It's a good shot by Ijaz onto the back foot. Ritchie, the fieldsman. They look for running 4. He's very slow, Greg Ritchie. And they've run 4. Well run. That brings up the 100 for Pakistan. 5 for 100. John Maguire from the members' end. Just knocks down a caught and bowl chance, and at this stage we have a change in the commentary team. It's Frank Tyson and Ian Chappell.
Javed trying to drive on the rise, and Maguire not able to get a hand on it. It's a good shot from Ijaz. Square driving it away wide of Rodney Hogg, and Javed will get back for the 3rd on that misfield. Well run. Javed down the wicket to Rodney Hogg. What a tremendous shot that was. Beautifully timed and hit very straight.
So Javed Miandad picks up his 2nd boundary. Beautiful footwork that, dancing down the wicket to a quicker bowler.
It's a good shot from Javed. He's picked the gap. Nice timing. And his 2nd boundary in this over.
And Pakistan still, however, 25 runs behind in that comparison.
That's a good shot from Ijaz. Getting it away fine, and that'll beat Rodney Hogg into the boundary.
Great deliberation there in that shot from Ijaz.
And, oh, here's trouble. Could be. No, it's not. They get away with it. After all that messing around, there is no run scored, and no wicket has fallen. What a comedy of errors. And that has only just missed. You heard the groan there from Rodney Marsh. I don't know how that got by off stump. He's got him this time. There's no missing the stumps on this occasion. And Rodney Hogg with some accurate bowling has picked up another wicket.
Yes, a deflection there. He just did not look very happy against the ball that pitched and came back into him. And that ball just flicked the top of his pad en route to taking the leg bail. And Ijaz, insecure on leg stump, makes his way to the pavilion. 6 for 124.
And Pakistan not going like a winner at the moment. 7.18 they require. An edge from Javed, and that's a boundary, something that they need desperately, and that brings up Javed's 50.
Well, it's not been the best 50 I've ever seen from Javed Miandad, but it's been an invaluable one for his side. That was a pretty educated edge. He went for that square drive. At least he did present the full face of the bat towards the ball, who just clipped the edge and sped away wide of Marsh for 4.
Javed will probably take the single here, I think, and retain the strike. No, Qadir going back. So Pakistan got 9 off that over. They go to 6 for 140.
Abdul Qadir facing Lawson. Through his hands.
Yes, through his hands and away down to the boundary at deep extra cover. There's an opportunity there for the Australians. And Kim Hughes fielding at extra cover. Isn't able to latch on to this one. It was quick.
Hogg to Abdul Qadir.
It's in the air to mid-on. Oh, and another opportunity missed there by the Australians. That's Kepler Vessels at mid-on. It was the sort of catch that Imran got and took in the Pakistan innings. 4 more.
It's down below 7 at the moment.
Oh, and that's a magnificent shot. Beautifully played through extra cover by Qadir. Rather unorthodox in so much as he hit across it slightly. But right off the middle of the bat for 4.
Abdul Qadir facing Lawson.
Oh, he's hit that. Going down towards extra cover. He's gone. That's out. Oh, no, he's dropped him. I can't believe it. That's Ritchie down there. That was a straightforward catch. No, it's not. It's Smith. An absolute dolly. He looked as if he had it covered. He hardly had to move, and he put it down.
Took it very, very low. Very low indeed. Instead of taking it at waist height or round about there, it got away from him, and he finished up taking it at instep height, or trying to, and it rolled out. Catches have gone down. The tension's just getting to them a little bit. They know they've got to win this one, and suddenly Pakistan are making a big fight of it.
Bowled him. Well, Javed's been trying to persuade Qadir not to do anything stupid. On that occasion, he backed away. Javed shakes his head, and Qadir is comprehensively bowled.
And Javed couldn't even bring himself to give Abdul Qadir a burst there. He just shook his head and said, well, what the hell's the use of talking to someone who will pay absolutely no attention. 7 for 161. Hogg to Javed Miandad.
He's bowled him. Well, Javed Miandad on that occasion moving back and trying to hit the ball over the top of extra cover is bowled by Rodney Hogg, and what an over this is turning out to be for Australia.
That's the clincher. Great effort from Rodney Hogg and a fine innings from Javed Miandad. He's played really well out there today. Almost a lone hand. And that was a good Yorker. Or made into Yorker by Javed Miandad. It just underlines how important it is to play straight rather than across in all games. 8 for 162. Rashid Khan faces Lawson.
Oh, and this is going to be out. Yes, it's out. Hughes picking the ball up there, not having to throw. Wasim Bari stranded out of his ground, and all Hughes had to do was run up and knock the bails off.
Wasim Bari was very pleased about that. His lips were moving quite briskly as he looked down at Rashid Khan. We couldn't actually hear what he was saying, but it may not have been all that complimentary. There's a shout from the batsman, and Wasim Bari took off, the non-striker, and none too pleased. It's just a quick little glare. 9 for 164. Jeff Lawson to Azim Hafiz.
And he's knocked him over, Jeffrey Lawson, and Pakistan all out for 166. A fine performance by the Australians here today. Only defending 209 runs. They bowled very well indeed, and the delighted captain supports the two bowlers who did a great job, Vessels and Border.